God has created a thing for us. God has done that. It is by his majesty and his dominion and his power over my life. I have given God rule over my life. I have given him rule, reign, and dominion over my life. And I pray for the same for my husband. I know that God is doing a mighty thing in my husband's life. I know that he is strengthening him, not in such a way that he has to be hard, but he is even giving him a place of rest where he can rest on my bosom and know that his wife got him. My husband should be able to melt with me and I not take advantage of it. That is marriage. That is the type of love that God wants to give us. That is not a love that society has taught us and that the world has taught us. That is wrong. The love that God gives us is not transactional. It is a place of reciprocity, but it is also a place of rest, and it's also a place of peace. If you don't have peace in your life, there is no way you will be successful in a marriage that God has predestined for you to have. God has created a place, a person, in a time that is now for marriages to flourish in his purpose. What is marriage? Marriage is a covenant between two people that God has brought together, all for his glory. You have an individual purpose, but you still have a purpose that you are meant to fulfill with your spouse. It is necessary. That's how our world starts to heal. That's how we're able to defeat the enemy and defeat the devil and know that he cannot have his way here. That is how you stay powerful. That is how you stay 10 toes down in your marriage. That is how, no matter what job you go on and the people that you have to interact with, they will not be able to take you down, because there is a certain type of love that you have that has been built in you from day one. That the day that God decided that he's going to create you, you already had that love in you, and it will be multiplied in your marriage. There is nothing that you or your spouse will be able to deal with in life, and you won't be able to overcome it because of that type of love. God is doing a thing, but you have to believe that he is doing it. You have to believe that he is doing